Hi everyone, it has been a long time. Hope you're doing well. With the 21st season of Hell's Kitchen, Battle of the Ages, right around the corner, I'll be doing a breakdown of who the 18 aspiring candidates are for this video. I'll also be giving some information relevant to the upcoming few episodes, so I'm issuing a spoiler alert for the rest of this video. You have been warned. Before we begin, please be sure to like and subscribe if you would like to be filled in on more content like this. We'll kick things off with the blue team, consisting of the contestants in their 40s. First, there's Billy Trudso, an executive chef from Melbourne, Florida. He runs his own private chef service named Beetru's Mad Flava and aspires to create his own international restaurant franchise. Billy is originally from Chestertown, New York, and has been cooking since he was 13 years old.
Billy in the blue kitchen, let me tell you, it's like a big rhinoceros running through the kitchen. The guy's personality is larger than life.
I bought her, bro. Very nicely done, guys.
Hey, I don't need you following me. Very nice. When I say very nice, tell him they're very nice.
I'm sorry,
Just
chef.
get in with your
Yes,
team,
chef.
will you please?
Got it,
Yes?
chef.
In the trailers, Billy is one of the more highlighted contestants, and I think this will reflect on the show. This is because he seems to have an entertaining personality, and I feel that he'll at least make the final 10. Next, we've got O'Shea Lawley, an executive chef from Newcastle, Delaware. He works at a restaurant named Seven, and he and another contestant we'll be talking about soon are the first two from the state of Delaware to compete on Hell's Kitchen. According to his Instagram profile, O'Shea is also a food critic and has written a cookbook.
What do you get orange soda for?
Collard greens.
You cook your collard greens and orange soda?
Yes, sir.
O'Shea, good guy, hard worker, not sure he's the best cook I've ever seen.
You put orange soda in collard greens.
Yes, sir.
O'Shea, oh dear.
O'Shea used an interesting technique when cooking his signature dish, but it seemed to have backfired. He seems sweet, but Jay doesn't appear to have much confidence in him, and thus I don't think he'll make it far in the competition. Next, there's Charlene Sherman, a private chef from Worland, Wyoming. On February 14, 2018, she competed on Guy's Grocery Games, a cooking game show hosted by Guy Fieri, and was the first contestant eliminated in her episode. Charlene is the first contestant from the state of Wyoming, and she hosts a weekly podcast named Killer Bites.
The one thing about Charlene is she's a nice, clean, and organized cook.
Sriracha aioli coming from us? No, it's coming from
No,
us.
it's over here.
Sure?
Yes.
On one hand, Charlene was described by Jay as an organized chef, but on the other hand, she didn't get much content in the trailers apart from the initial one, so I don't have a suggestion right now on how far she'll go. Next, we've got Abe Sanchez, an executive chef from Crosby, Texas. Unfortunately, I don't have much information on this guy as he made his Instagram profile private.
Let's go.
AB is great. The guy's a fighter. He's in there every day working as hard as he can. He has a ton of heart.
I was always a D and an F kind of person, but in my cooking, I found a passion to where I can make the D's list.
Abe comes across as a fighter and is vocal, claiming in a way that cooking is his calling. He seems solid and could have a decent run. Next, there's Nicole Gomez, a private chef from Los Angeles, California. Nicole is another contestant that I don't have much information on, but her Instagram profile is full of pictures of her crafts as a chef, including one from April 2019 with an R. Kelly joke that might stir up some controversy.
It's the heels. I'm gonna cook in heel. This is fun.
Nicole is an absolute delight in the kitchen.
It looks sexy to me. Nicole
seems to be a fun and quirky contestant, and I think she has potential. Next, we've got Alex Bello, a former restaurant owner from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. His restaurant was named Dallas and Jane, and it won an award, voted Best Restaurant in Rutherford County by Eater Nashville. With Alex having a passion for food since he was a child, he has a diversified resume concerning his culinary experience. He holds a culinary arts degree with honors, established a catering service, taught knife skills and nutrition to high schoolers, staged in prominent kitchens, won culinary competitions, and has a podcast and a YouTube channel.
Let's go. Push it.
Alex, for me, was one of the strongest cooks out of the gate. His food was great, good demeanor.
I'm tired. I'm sore. I'm just broken down right now.
Jay appears to have liked Alex a lot as a chef, claiming that he'll come out of the gate strong. Ironically, this is juxtaposed right after by Alex complaining about being tired and sore. Nevertheless, I think Alex's experience and skill will shine through at the end of the day, and I believe he'll have a deep run. Next, there's Mindy Livingood, a caterer from Liberty Township, Ohio. On top of her catering services, Mindy has a cooking blog on her website. Interestingly, up until the COVID-19 pandemic, she held an office job and only began cooking as a career when the pandemic hit. During the heat of the pandemic, Mindy ran a successful home meal delivery service, but recently, she started working at a restaurant to gain inside experience.
I got you, blue team.
Mindy is chaotic, frantic, very, very sweet.
I may have peed a little. That's my age, maybe? I don't know.
Sadly, I honestly think that Mindy is going to be an early boot. She really didn't get much content in the trailers apart from her saying that she might pee a little and her involvement in the bike challenge, which is typically held early in the competition. Next, we've got Zeus Gordiani, an executive chef from Milford, Delaware. Like I was talking about earlier, he and O'Shea are the first two contestants from the state of Delaware to compete on Hell's Kitchen. His Instagram profile is private, so I don't have much info about Zeus.
Alright, so I'm confused.
Zeus, aka the Great White, was bitten allegedly by a white shark.
Great white shark has eaten half his brain.
So apparently Zeus was once bitten by a great white shark. Interesting, I guess, but with a clip of Zeus saying that he's confused and another clip of Ramsey commenting that the shark must have eaten half of Zeus's brain, I sadly don't have high hopes regarding his longevity in the competition. And last on the blue team, there's Tara Cianella, a private chef and caterer from Congers, New York. Though she is based in New York, Tara also services New Jersey and Connecticut. On November 2, 2017, Tara competed on Chopped and finished in second place. Her catering company is named Tara's Italian Cucina, and she has appeared on Good Day New York. Over the years, Tara climbed the ladder, starting as a sous chef and becoming a consulting chef to other restaurants. Specializing in Mediterranean flavors, she also has a cooking blog on her website.
Tara's like the soccer mom of the Blue Kitchen, making sure everybody's hydrated, making sure everybody is well.
Shut up, go to freaking bed, wake up, and bring your A game tomorrow. We have so much experience on our side, I know we're going to crush it.
Tara has a bold personality, but she seems like a good leader and chef. I think she'll have a decent run at the least. Now we're moving on to the red team, consisting of contestants in their 20s. First, we've got Ileana De Silva, a sous chef from Gloucester, Virginia. She studied at the Culinary Institute of Virginia and currently works at an oyster and taco bar named Casa Pearl.
Working meat station is a song and dance. You sear it, put it in, and pick it up.
Ileana came into this kitchen like a little spark plug. As Chef Ramsey pushed her, she pushed herself even harder.
Ileana, that's rare. What is going on?
Based on Christina's comments, it looks like Ileana will be one of those young female contestants that gives off a protege vibe. She may have some ups and downs, but she seems to be the kind of person who will continuously improve throughout the competition, so I think she's here for the long haul. Next, there's Vlad Briantsev, a sous chef from Chicago, Illinois. With over 11,000 followers, Vlad's Instagram profile is very active and he has over 1,400 posts. He also co-hosts a podcast with Doug Cox named Late Night with Chefs.
Ready for it. Cocky, confidence, tomato, whatever you want to call it.
Vlad reminds me of my nephew when he was first starting to walk. Coming out of the gate, he was trying to run before he was crawling.
Honestly, I would pay $230 for that.
From what we can see, it looks like Vlad will at least start off the competition strong and make it past the first few cycles. I don't have a suggestion on how far he'll make it, but his personality seems to be a nice blend of confident and cocky, so I'm sure he'll at least be entertaining during his stay in Hell's Kitchen. Next, we've got Daphne Mejia, an executive chef from Los Angeles, California. Daphne seems to be one of the more seasoned chefs on her team, and at age 29, I believe she is also the oldest member of her team. More recently, she has been working as a private chef at an investment firm named the Gores Group.
Daphne tried harder every day, and you saw that growth throughout the competition.
I ran out of salmon, I'm sorry.
Do you have any salmon on you? Did you bring a fresh... No, just can't pluck a salmon from the air.
I mean, Christina says that Daphne grew a lot throughout the competition, but I'm not entirely convinced about her longevity. There isn't much content from her in the trailer, so I won't be surprised if she doesn't last too long. Then again, if she does make it fairly far, then I could totally see her having a Nikki Hanna kind of character arc. Next, there's Alejandro Najar, an executive chef from Barberton, Ohio. He currently works at Unhitched Brewing Company in Louisville, Ohio, and has previously worked at Wolf Creek Tavern and at Mustard Seed Market and Cafe. Alejandro also has a TikTok profile where he shares recipes.
Alejandro.
You're an executive chef, right?
Yes, chef.
Show me.
Methodical, focused, super clean. Played it like an angel for a big guy with big meaty hands. So delicate on the plate.
It seems that Alejandro's biggest strength in the kitchen will be his plating skills. Besides this, he comes across as a goofy personality and I could see him making it to the final 10 at the least. Next, we've got Summer Sellers, a lead line cook from Brooklyn, New York. She graduated from the Institute of Culinary Education in New York a few years ago, and she currently works at a restaurant named Oceana. Summer boasts about wanting to give people a VIP service whenever she cooks, and she also seems to do catering on the side.
Every component on the plate. Summer came into this competition and was just a natural born leader. I knew that I could always rely on Summer to help out the ones around her.
I need you to help me a little bit more, please, okay?
Summer is probably going to have a loud voice and a bold personality, but I think this will be appreciated by her teammates who will see her as a helping hand and a competent leader. I have high hopes for Summer, and based on her first impression, I think she'll get a black jacket. Next, there's Alyssa Osinga, a line cook from Chicago, Illinois. The most standout thing about Alyssa is that she is currently in a relationship with Alex Lanik, a contestant from season 20. I can't say whether they got together before or after their appearances on Hell's Kitchen, but considering that they are from the same city, it is probable that the pair met before either of their appearances. Alyssa has a TikTok profile with a quiet following, and she works at a restaurant in Althea. She also considers herself a foodie and has a separate Instagram profile for this purpose, and she is a brand ambassador for Yellow Jacket chefware.
Yeah, I'm learning too, and you don't need to push like that. I got it.
Alyssa, I think when times got tough, she knew where to sneak in and where to kind of stay under the radar.
Like her boyfriend before her, Alyssa appears to be a quiet person and may possibly be overshadowed in the edit for the first few episodes, but her in the shadow strategy is not a bad thing, and I think she has potential to have a decent run. A potential tip-off for this is that she has been promoting the show like hell on her Instagram profile recently. Next, we've got Brett Bittinger-Schwartz, an executive chef from Dublin, Ohio. He currently works at Nata Columbus and has previously worked at a number of restaurants.
I'll turn anything into a competition.
Come on, Brett, you should be cooking shrimp with your eyes closed.
I had really high hopes for Brett because Brett gave me high hopes for Brett. He came in, led with a lot of confidence, but you need the street cred to be able to back it up.
I'm betting on me.
Christina stated that she really had high hopes for Brett, so this might be an indication that he'll go on a downward spiral at some point in the competition. Next is Cheyenne Nichols, a sous chef from Louisville, Kentucky. The youngest chef in the competition, she is also the owner of a catering service named Finest Cravings. A few years ago, Cheyenne was a runner-up in a culinary contest, and she is currently a brand ambassador for Osmo Salt.
Cheyenne, beautifully cooked the scallops.
Thank you, chef.
Nothing makes me feel older than having to coach a 21-year-old. She still has that youthfulness.
Oh my god, I almost fell out my chair.
It looks like Cheyenne is going to stand up for her youthfulness, whether this will be in a positive way or a negative way. I'll have to wait a few episodes before I can have a clear suggestion on how far she'll go. And last on the red team, we've got Sakari Smithwick, a pop-up chef from New York, New York. Sakari is another contestant who is very active on Instagram, having over 1,100 posts. On top of cooking, he runs a promotional company, seemingly powered by NFTs, named Noble Promise Studios, and this company has previously serviced the clothing brand Peace and Parmesan and the NFT brand World of Woman.
The first time I met Sakari was during Signature Dish. I thought no chance is he pulling this off. And he didn't only wow me, but he wowed the pants off Chef Ramsay too.
I'm just sad that I can only give you 5. Congratulations.
So far, we know that Sakari will have an unorthodox signature dish, but it will actually pay off and earn him a score of 5. With Sakari having a strong start, I could see him making the final 10. Then again, it took one bad service to send home powerhouse Morgana Vessi last season, so we never know. With the contestants out of the way, I'll describe what we should expect to see during the first 2 episodes based on information from the Futon Critic. Like the past few seasons, we'll be having the signature dishes in the first episode and then a second challenge and the first service in the second episode. There's no hint on whether there will be a double elimination in episode 2, but based on the cast size and the pattern over the past 2 seasons, I think there will be one with a contestant eliminated after the second challenge and another eliminated after the first service. Finally, the second challenge in question will require that the contestants make chicken wings. Also, some information regarding my channel. I understand that it was unfair to subscribers that I didn't mention this sooner, but the Hell's Kitchen Intros project that I've been doing is on hiatus. I have a lot of other priorities at the moment and, as you know, Hell's Kitchen isn't the only show I'm a fan of. I'm really busy outside of this channel and outside the TV shows that I watch, with other important plans, so I'm putting these intros on the back burner for now. So there you have it. This has been my cast introduction video for season 21. If you have spoilers for the rest of the season, please do not comment them here until the corresponding episodes air. Myself and the fans want to leave each episode not feeling spoiled. That being said, who do you think is going to have a decent run at Hell's Kitchen season 21? Why is that? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and be sure to like and subscribe. Toodles!